On August 6, 1945, the world changed forever. That morning, over the Japanese city of Hiroshima, the United States used a weapon unlike anything humanity had ever seen. It was a decision made in the final, desperate months of World War II, one that would end the deadliest conflict in human history, but also open the door to the atomic age. By the summer of 1945, the war in Europe was over, but the fight in the Pacific raged on. Japan showed no signs of surrender. Battles across the Pacific, places like Iwo Jima and Okinawa, had cost thousands of American lives. Military advisors warned that a full-scale invasion of Japan could lead to more than 1 million American casualties and even more Japanese deaths. President Harry Truman faced one of the most difficult choices any leader had ever confronted: how to end the war swiftly while saving as many American lives as possible. Meanwhile, a top-secret project that had been years in the making was finally completed. Known as the Manhattan Project, this massive scientific effort, led by physicist J. Robert Oppenheimer, created the world's first atomic bombs. One of them was a uranium-based weapon called Little Boy. It was a bomb with destructive power beyond anything previously imagined. American military planners chose Hiroshima as the target. It was a key military and industrial center. It had not been heavily bombed earlier in the war, meaning the effects of the new weapon could be clearly observed, and its geography made it an ideal location for a demonstration of the bomb's power. On that morning, at 8:15 a.m., the B-29 bomber Enola Gay released Little Boy. Less than a minute later, a blinding flash lit up the sky, brighter than the sun. The explosion created an enormous fireball, followed by a shockwave that tore through the city, leveling buildings within seconds. Steel beams bent like paper. Entire neighborhoods vanished instantly. People close to the blast were vaporized. Others were left with severe burns caused by the unimaginable heat. Approximately 70 to 80,000 people died in moments. Those who survived described scenes that defy the imagination. Streets filled with rubble, fires everywhere, a dark, radioactive, black rain falling across the city. Survivors wandered through the ruins in silence, many injured, many searching for family members who could no longer be found. And yet the devastation did not end with the explosion itself. Radiation, something not fully understood by the public at the time, began to take its toll. In the following days, weeks, and months, tens of thousands more died from injuries and radiation sickness. Hospitals were destroyed. Doctors and nurses were killed. Hiroshima had become a city of shadows, fire, and unimaginable human loss. The decision to use the atomic bomb has been debated ever since. Many argue that the bomb ended the war quickly and prevented a far more devastating invasion of Japan, one that could have cost countless American and Japanese lives. Others believe the human suffering was too great and that another path should have been taken. What is certain is that the decision was made in a world already consumed by total war, at a moment when leaders believed they were choosing the least catastrophic option. 3 days after Hiroshima, a second atomic bomb was dropped on Nagasaki. Shortly afterward, Japan announced its surrender. World War II was finally over, but the world had entered a new era. The atomic bomb was no longer just a weapon, it was a warning. Nations realized that humanity now possessed the means to destroy itself. Hiroshima became a powerful symbol, not just of war, but of peace, memory, and responsibility. Today, millions visit Hiroshima's Peace Memorial Park to honor the victims and to reflect on the consequences of conflict taken to its extreme. The story of Hiroshima is not only about destruction, it is a story that forces us to confront the full weight of our decisions, the cost of war, and the importance of choosing peace. It's a reminder that the future of our world depends on understanding our past and ensuring that moments like this never happen again.